Greetings, friends. Are you longing for something that feels just out of reach, hoping desperately for a special person, a fulfilling job, or simply more abundance and ease in your life? Well, prepare to have your mind blown wide open. In this video, we'll be exploring a powerful visualization technique from the legendary teacher Louise Hay. She guarantees this practice can attract exactly what you want most as you drift off to the magical realm of sleep each night. I know it sounds almost too good to be true, but stay with me because this stuff really works. Louise has used this unique mind programming trick for over 30 years to manifest amazing relationships, wealth, and well-being. The best part is, it only takes minutes before bed. Just follow Louise's simple instructions to vividly picture and feel what you desire, right as you enter the receptive theta brainwave state. This primes your subconscious to start making your vision a reality. Skeptical? I don't blame you, I was too at first, but after testing this for a month with zero expectations, I was stunned suddenly. So if you're ready to easily turn your wants into reality, then get comfy and join me in learning Louise's miraculous before-bed technique. This is about to get good. Today, we contemplate the well-known self-help teacher Louise Hay's advice to visualize our wants nightly to attract them through mysterious creative forces. A fascinating notion, though as Stoics, we must judiciously examine such concepts before applying them. Our founder Zeno held that disturbing emotions arise not from things themselves, but our judgments about things. When we desperately want something, we grant it power over our serenity. Though visualizing at night seems harmless, if we then demand or overvalue certain results, we abandon peace of mind. Yet, Diary the Stoic reminds us, wanting is in humankind's nature. Thus, let us explore how to properly frame desires and their fulfillment without turmoil should hopes not match reality. I invite you to share perspectives as we reason together on this topic. Very well. Having reflected on managing judgments about our wants now, we must discern those aligned with nature's wisdom rather than merely ego. For at times, what we desire contradicts reality's deeper designs. As Louise Hay suggests, one may use creative visioning to attract lovers, wealth, fame, and other temporal wishes. Yet often these clash with nature's principles lived by the wise and virtuous. Thus, I offer, before visualizing personal wants, pause first to picture only desiring and manifesting that which benefits the whole. Imagine ways to serve the human community and the realm of nature itself through goodwill. Want reasonably for self, but focus primarily on the elevation of all. Therein resides the manifestation of nature's greatest bounty, the flowering of justice and human dignity through each humble act. Now, let us proceed to explore whether attachment to visualized outcomes itself conflicts with Stoic values. And so we continue our layered inquiry into this intriguing modern advice through the lens of eternal Stoic insight. Please share your thoughts on this dialogue. We have explored reframing desires and visualizing virtuous outcomes before indulging egoistic wants. Let us now contemplate a core Stoic principle in applying Louise Hay's advice: non-attachment. By vividly picturing what we crave, then watching those visions materialize like magic, Hay implies attaching to those precise results. Yet to the Stoics, clinging to specific externals contradicts wisdom. We must hold images lightly rather than demanding. Recall that control lies not in getting what we want, but wanting what life grants. Visualize by all means your hopes for fortune, relationships, success, but release over-investment in those images becoming reality. Handle desires with non-attachment, permitting providence to manifest its often mysterious aims. See yourself instead as desiring reasonably then, acting nobly no matter what fruit your visions yield by destiny's unfolding. Demanding what the cosmic logos hasn't fated risks anxiety. Visualize while allowing reality's sweep to surprise you with better than imagined outcomes. Thus, a key refinement of Hay's alluring advice: simulate scenes mindfully without attachment. Therein grows the true seed of serenity. Let us now contemplate how amor fati, loving one's fate, aids those whose visualizations bring other results. With this nuanced Stoic framing, we neither suppress wants nor demand them. Please share your insights on non-attached visualizing. Having explored non-attachment in visualizing unmet wants, let us expand our inquiry towards those instances when Hay's technique fails to manifest imagined fruits. Suppose that despite vividly simulating beloved scenes night after night, your days unspool contrary to those visions. You remain unpartnered, undervalued in work, bereft of recognition. How ought the aspiring Stoic respond to such fated reality? Here the master sage Epictetus guides us. Control lies not in granted wishes, but our judgments and wisdom. In reacting to life's inevitable refusals, each moment was preordained by nature's grand design. Shall we then waste days lamenting its plots? Rather, the Stoic sage practices amor fati, loving one's fate whatever it may be. Leaning into what this breath-to-breath existence grants, while acting virtuously within reality's prescribing narratives, unveils the path to abiding happiness. We flourish by daring to want, while submitting wants to the wisdom and necessity of nature's broader, brilliant unfoldment. Continuing our exploration, let us further suppose Hay's visualizing technique does bear tangible fruit. You manifest treasured signs of success, romance, wealth, yet delighting in these, remain aware nothing achieved endures forever. The sage Heraclitus taught that all worldly things change. We err when overvaluing transitory gains like lovers, fortune and fame. Follow not the ignorant masses by rejoicing in fleeting trifles. After visualizing wants, balance manifestations by then contemplating death and impermanence. This grounds the soul in wisdom, not mere gain. Then, whether fate grants or denies visualized outcomes, your tranquility persists. Cease knotting happiness to passing things. Instead, nurture perennial sources of joy, courage, moderation, justice, mindfulness of each breath. Therein lies reliable contentment fate cannot erode. And so, dear friends, we have thoroughly explored acclaimed teacher Louise Hay's suggestion to manifest desires through vivid nightly visualizing. Evaluating this practice through the lens of timeless Stoic wisdom, we uncovered principles for skillfully framing wants and non-attachment to specific outcomes. We extended our inquiry to amor fati's call to accept reality's plot with grace should visualizations not bear imaginary fruit. And finally, we integrated impermanence contemplation to ground ourselves in lasting sources of joy untethered from fleeting manifestations. With this nuanced balanced approach, we neither suppress natural desires nor demand their fulfillment. Through non-attached visualizing merged with virtuous community-centered action, we plant seeds for nature's higher purposes to bloom according to Providence's timing. And if visualizations do align with visible gains, we receive them humbly, transient blessings secondary to our practiced wisdom. For it is inner mastery lode starring to justice and human dignity that brings reliable freedom and tranquility fate cannot erode. I so appreciate you, noble friends, for sharing this rich dialogue with me. Before we close, please leave a comment sharing your key insight or remaining question on how the ancient Stoics can guide Louise Hay's contemporary advice. What resonance, cautions, or adaptations does this intersection stir in you? I look forward to exchanging perspectives and growing our understanding together. Until we speak again, journey well, friends. Let us want reasonably, release demands, and act virtuously, come what may, in life's grand unfolding.